On the next step.
Sorry it was late. I just had to stop and get the keys to my new studio.
Every single dance studio I have called will not rent to us either. We have to merge.
I feel like merging would just be the worst idea.
I'm just focusing on dancing at internationals.
Well, I hope you go. But if not, just know that you were such a great dance captain.
Come on, Amanda. We have an elite meeting. We're on with the next step now. I hope you realize that there's going to be consequences.
I honestly still don't fully trust Amanda.
We're going to have to meet with Lucien and listen to his terms.
Are you ready to make a deal? Phoebe and Kate are going to be excited to accept my offer. The same way someone is while they're being attacked by a lion.
Lucien is playing hardball with us. He's not going to go out without a fight, and he basically has us in a really tough situation right now.
When Lucien is involved, it's never, ever a good thing.
What exactly are we talking about here?
A competition. Elite against the next step. 12 dancers from each team. We put their names in a hat. We pull out 2 names, and they battle. At the end of the competition, the 12 remaining dancers go to internationals.
Okay, well, what happens if a next step dancer pulls out another next step dancer's name? Do they compete against each other?
Of course. It's a democracy, ladies. It's only fair.
What if we do have to compete against ourselves? You are evil.
I have evil for lunch.
You shouldn't be eating that.
All you need to do is get 7 out of 12 next step dancers on the internationals team, and I'm gone forever.
Good, great.
But if I get 7 elite dancers on the team, you 2 are gone for good.
I have no idea what's going on in Miss Kate's office, but all of us are freaking out.
What do you think, Phoebe? Can we do this? We have no choice. I hate to admit it, but I know she's right. We have no other option. This is the only way we could potentially keep the Next Step studio.
Fine.
Why is Miss Kate shaking his hand?
I don't know, but whatever this decision was, I don't think Miss Kate had a choice. At this point, Miss Kate doesn't look very happy. But I know that she has our best interests in mind, and I don't think she would let anything happen to our team.
If we're going to lose the studio, we're going to go out with a fight.
Right now, Riley and I are just working on a dance for my Aunt Kathy's wedding. It's got some pretty sweet choreo, and I know everyone's gonna go crazy when they see us dance together.
James thinks working on the dance will be a fun distraction from all the drama that's going on at the studio, and I hope he's right.
I've always loved to dance. Since Riley's been in my life, it's always better with her, so I couldn't be happier. Wow, we need to work on that.
Slow bit.
What's the matter?
Just really worried.
Worried?
It's easy for James to be cool. I mean, he never worries about anything. But I have to be a little bit more realistic and know that we don't have a studio space right now to rehearse. So how are we going to get to internationals without a studio space?
We haven't heard anything about the studio.
I know Riley's upset. But this is the next step. There's always some sort of disaster. Honestly, we just need to focus on the positive.
We are going to internationals. Do you know what that means? Miami. We're going to Miami, baby. Ah! Miami. What? You would check your phone right now.
Just me.
What?
Miss Kate needs us to studio A.
Wish she does. Miami, baby.
This is definitely one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I just really hope they can understand where I'm coming from and see that I'm just trying to save the studio.
So, what did Lucien say?
Well, he said a lot of things.
Are we allowed to stay here, or do we have to hide? Because I just don't want to get arrested for trespassing, you know.
The next step is allowed to stay in this building.
Yes. Take that, Lucien.
That's great. But the elite dancers have a shot at making the team. I don't tell them that Lucien could take over the next step because they don't need that added extra pressure. They need to focus on their dancing, and that is all that matters.
What's going to happen is 12 dancers from the next step are going to compete head-to-head against 12 dancers from elite.
Guys, that's fine. Any one of us can take on any one of them.
That's not exactly how it's going to go. 24 names will go in a hat. 2 names will be pulled out, and those 2 dancers compete against each other for a spot on the internationals team.
Wait, so if my name gets pulled, and then one of their names gets pulled, then I have to face someone from my own studio?
Unfortunately, yes. It was the only way I could save the studio. You guys have to understand.
I can't do it. I will not compete against the next step. Consider me not a part of this team then.
Eldon, bro, come on back, man. Come on. Great. Now Eldon's gone.
The fact that Eldon stormed off like that is just giving Lucien the ammunition that he needs. He's already tearing the team apart.
There's no way that everyone in this room is going to make the internationals team.
Hey, Daniel.
I had a huge opportunity with this Juilliard audition, and it went really terribly. I've never danced so poorly in my life. I have no idea what happened.
So what are your plans?
I don't have any. I don't even have a studio to dance at. I left Superstar Dance to get ready for the Juilliard audition. I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Your moping ends today, Daniel.
What do you mean?
There's an opportunity for you. An opportunity for you to get on a team going to internationals.
How?
You just got to do exactly what I said.
I am willing to do whatever it takes to go to internationals, and if that means going and following what Lucien says, then I'm willing to do it. I'll do anything at this point.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's kind of rough. Whenever I get this upset, dancing just helps me clear my head, and Talia is nice enough that she helps me choose a song.
I'm really disappointed that Eldon left the team. You know, we've kind of been getting a lot closer lately, and I was hoping to get to know him a little bit better, but he's gone. I don't know how that's going to happen.
This is definitely not you. I think this is it.
Everyone is talking, I need someone to receive. Imitation, everything I don't know what it's real.
I still haven't changed my mind about leaving the next step, but I've got to admit, it is nice having Talia around.
Next time, unless you open.
I can tell there's nothing I can say to Eldon to make him come back, but at least he's dancing.
Wow.
I just don't understand how Miss K could let this happen.
Right?
I mean, we're all hanging out in Hidalgo's, and I tell the rest of A Troop that Eldon is not ready to come back.
All we need to do is keep the next step alive, and we can all go to internationals. Guys, Lucien probably didn't even leave Kate with a choice.
I know this is a crucial time, and I know we need to stick together as a team, but I just find it really hard to trust Amanda because of the past.
So, Amanda, did you know that Lucine was planning this all along?
I wouldn't be surprised if she did know.
What are you accusing her of?
It's fine. Actually, I didn't, but I get it. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Michelle questioning me already? I mean, Elite's not even merged with us yet.
Well, I'm sorry for thinking that, but can you blame me?
No, it's alright.
Okay, we can't start fighting now. Let's just stick together.
James is right, and we also need to try and get Eldon back.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
We cannot win internationals without Eldon. And honestly, I'm the only one that's going to be able to get through to him.
James can talk anyone into doing anything. So I'm sure if he talks to Eldon, then he'll come back to A-Troop.
Yeah, Rochelle and I are just hanging out in the studio. We're just messing around, working on some new tricks and stuff.
Nell and I are the best 2 dancers on J-Troop. We both push each other, we train together. I know we're gonna be on A-Troop soon.
Noah, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been thinking, and we may be rushing this a little bit, but I think you're ready for it.
For what?
I'm gonna hold Eldon's spot in A-Troop in case he decides to come back. In the meantime, we need to find a 12th dancer, and that's where Noah comes in. I want you to move up to A-Troop so that you can compete against Elite for a spot at internationals.
Of course, I can do it. I've been ready for a very long time, and I'm so pumped to be a part of A-Troop now. I can't believe it. I'm ready.
Perfect, come, let's go.
Wait, Miss Kate. I heard Eldon was leaving the studio too. Doesn't that mean another spot opens up on A-Troop?
Yes, Rochelle, it does. But we're dealing with one thing at a time, so you don't need to worry about that. Rochelle is fantastic. She is so talented, but she just doesn't have enough experience yet.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm okay. How's your knee?
You know what? It's getting better. I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get a clean bill of health. After hearing about the competition, I am a little nervous. I mean, my knee is not completely healed, so I'm honestly not sure, but